Welcome to the Local Government Innovation Series on Future Cities Africa, presented by Business Engineering. In this episode, we're joined by Mayor Trevino Forbes of Walvis Bay Municipality to explore how they're transforming urban challenges into opportunities. From sustainable development initiatives tackling unique local issues to digital transformation strategies enhancing service delivery, we'll dive into their innovative approaches to governance, community engagement, and future-focused urban progress. Mayor Forbes, welcome. What are some of the key sustainable urban development initiatives currently underway in Walvis Bay, and how are they addressing the municipality's unique challenges?
Some of the things that Council is looking at currently, sustainable development initiatives, is that we have given land to a Belgium company called CMB Tech to start a pilot green hydrogen plant. That one is up and running, and the first car has been filled with green hydrogen as we speak. So that is one of the initiatives we are looking at. We are also looking at development of we've started a development of a new suburb called Green Valley. It used to be called Farm 37, renamed Green Valley. So we want to see how Council can bring this green hydrogen initiatives to that settlement and make it really a sustainable, resilient suburb in Walvis Bay. We want to bring in things such as clean cooking with the green hydrogen initiative, and also teach people how to produce their own green hydrogen for clean cooking so they can harness the gas for their cooking systems. Then, because the new suburb is a little bit out of Walvis Bay, it is about 10 kilometers from town, we want to bring in transport fueled by green hydrogen as well. So those are some of the areas that we are looking at in terms of green hydrogen, how it can be used locally by the people of the area, Walvis Bay and Green Valley, of course. But we have also engaged the Finnish government and the Finnish company to look into waste to energy at our landfill site. So we've done the feasibilities and everything is ongoing. So that is something that we will also be leveraging on as soon as possible. So these are some of the sustainable initiatives that the Council has taken together with private entities and with other governments.
How has the municipality worked to enhance service delivery, and what strategies have been most effective in improving access and quality for residents?
Well, coming into council, we knew that as a new council, we have new ideas, but we also knew that with all of the laws in place, it would be very difficult to implement programs very fast. But we knew that we would have to be the ones to lay the foundation for good governance. For some time, we have been without a chief executive officer, and that has proven to be quite a challenge. But we now have very competent and very effective and efficient CEO on board. She's really driving the force. In fact, our entire top management, general managers, are quite new and from different. One is from a different local authority. Another one came in from private sector. But we are looking at engaging the community and asking them what they want to see from council, what they want from council, and active participation in that regard from the community. But we have looked at our strategic plan, how to implement our strategic plan, and also having a more realistic budget on how to implement things effectively, because budgets have become a wish list that isn't really executed per se. So a budget that speaks to the finances of the local authority. We do have a lot of challenges as a council, but we are looking at ways how we can really mitigate those challenges and bringing other entities of government and private sector on board to assist us, especially financially and technically. And these are some of the ways we want to bring services to the people of Walvis Bay. There are a lot of challenges, but the establishment of a new township is one of the ways we want to decongest the Kuisepmund area. For example, we don't have informal settlements, but we do have a lot of backyard shacks, and that proves to be a big problem, putting a lot of strain on services of the municipality. So Green Valley will be a place where we will take, where we will do a decongestion program and take some of those people to that area, and also in the same time make it a climate resilient area. So teaching people how to live in harmony and peace with environment as well in that specific area. But we do have a lot to do in terms of service delivery. If you look at our road infrastructure, for example, with the current rains, it's been almost completely washed away. But we need to put in systems in place. Through ICLEI, we have done a study. It's called the Shore Water Study, that we saw that Walvis Bay was never designed for rainfall, for example, because it's a desert town. But recently we are receiving abnormal amounts of rain, for a desert town. And all new suburbs that we now envision to establish will now have stormwater drainage. So this is some of the initiatives that we are looking at doing. So already we have established a new area within the Narrabul, one of our local communities, and that has all the services in place.
You've touched on the importance of effective governance. What approaches has the municipality taken to involve citizens in decision making and ensure their voices are heard?
So Walvis Bay, we have realized that the voices of the people needs to be heard, and the people want to be heard. They want to have an active channel between themselves and council, not only administration. So besides having our very active social media platform, we also have an open line between council. We have adopted an open door policy since coming into council to have that good relationship between council and the residents. So we have 10 councillors, and each of these councillors are accountable to the residents, of course, but they have an open line, and people can WhatsApp or call in with all the challenges they have in different areas. And now these challenges or complaints and concerns are being relayed to the administration of the local authority through the CEO. And then these matters are being dealt with immediately. For example, if somebody says they have a problem with a sewage issue in the locality, they will report it to some of the councillors, and they in turn will report it directly to the CEO, which will then get a technical department to assist. We also just came off the back of a series of public engagements, public meetings that just ended last night. And we engage the public. We have meetings in all the different suburbs. We had a meeting in Green Valley, one in town, one in Meersif, one in Narrabul, in Kuisipmund, and of course one at the Dolphin and Long Beach area. And that's how we engage the public, get their concerns, and also we get their input when we do our budget. So that is how and we also have a WhatsApp channel where we just inform the people. That WhatsApp channel is basically a one-way stream that we give information to the public of Walvis Bay on matters that concerns them.
Can you tell us about Walvis Bay's digital transformation strategy and how it's being used to improve municipal operations and service delivery?
Well, I could say that currently we don't really have a very good digital transformation system in place. But in the new budget, we are trying to automate the council's developments through business automation strategy. So that's something we are trying to bring in currently. And I believe that through my engagement in COMSA, the Covenant of Mayors of Sub-Saharan Africa, and going to these various platforms where I'm asked to speak and to be a panelist, that I can engage with other local authorities, other regions, and see how they do these things, because we really want to move away from paper and go into the digital area where we can really have a active portal per se, where people can get information and where we can also do our business online as a local authority and really get rid of the paper trail that we do have as a local authority. So currently there's not a big digital transformation taking place in Walvis Bay, but we envision it to kick off soon.
Looking ahead, what do you see as the biggest opportunity for innovation in Walvis Bay, and how do you plan to position the municipality as a leader in sustainable urban progress?
Well, I think that first of all, we have to do what is required from a local authority, and Walvis Bay has done good in making the environment conducive for investment. But also doing so, we are signing up to twinning agreements with countries that are a little bit more developed as ourselves. Recently, the region of Irongo is in the process or have twinned with the Western Cape, for example, and we have interest as Walvis Bay, possibly in twinning with Saldanha Bay, also as in Cape Town. I'm also going to be at the Ocean Summit where we'll be twinning with Saint Denis from the Reunion Islands. So these are ways how we are leveraging and learning from other local authorities and how they are doing things. But just making the environment conducive for investment, I think that is one of the ways we can bring in, like, for example, that is how the green hydrogen company came in. CMB Tech, together with ONL, a Namibian company, came on board to produce green hydrogen in Walvis Bay. But also just looking at other initiatives like water security. If you look at desalination and solar power, they can also be some of the, or not can be, that those are some of the things that we are looking at as a local authority for water security as well. But also leveraging on green energy as a local authority. So there are many ways, but I think it's just the main thing for me will be that we keep our doors open, we engage private sector and also other local authorities, and in so doing really improving the situation and contributing to sustainability of our area as Walvis Bay.
A big thank you to Mayor Forbes of Walvis Bay Municipality and Business Engineering for this insightful conversation on Future Cities Africa.